So about last week, I saw the girl that I had a really huge crush on a couple semesters ago. I talked about her a lot on this channel. She was a girl that filled that void from the girl that I liked back in high school. And I have weird attachment issues when it comes to girls. When I really like a girl, I really like her. Like, she is the only girl. She is the only one that I'm only willing to date. She is the only perfect girl out there. And I saw the girl that I liked last semester that I didn't ask out. I did talk to her on the last day though, but I procrastinated the whole entire semester when I had her in my class. I saw her with her other dude. She got a boyfriend now. And I'm just sitting in the background, just questioning, why was I afraid to go ahead and ask her out? Like, it's completely fair that she got a boyfriend a year later, bro. I should have said something to her. The Maybe the first couple months into that semester, that's when I should have started to talk to her and eventually see if she liked me and ask her out. When I talked to her during that last day of class, I could tell that she kind of liked me. Like, she was very shy to talk to me. Like, the eye contact wasn't the best when it came to her. When I was talking to her, when I finally overcame that fear, man, I having a normal conversation with her. It's just like that initial stage where I'm just completely overthinking it. Because am I blushing? Am I stuttering? Like, I was having like those type of thoughts when I was trying to go ahead and talk to her during that day. I could felt that she liked me, and I didn't get the opportunity to go ahead and ask her out because that was the last day of the class. And I messaged her on our school app, and I messaged her a message, and I got left on red. I didn't get replied back. And I took a bet on that. I remember I flipped a coin. If it landed on, I think, tails, I will go ahead and message her, and then land on that first. And I said, why not? And I did it, and I got left on red. Then I messaged her on Instagram as well. I didn't get left on red. She didn't review the message. It was in the general messages, the messages that you have to go ahead and accept to actually see. That didn't end up going the way I wanted to go. And going back during that time, it was a rough time for me. Like, my brother developed schizophrenia, and he had a more of a violent type of schizophrenia. Like, he was trying to go ahead and attack us. Like, he was going through a whole entire mental breakdown during that time. And I like to go ahead and brush that off, but that was a huge factor. But the majority reason why I did not get a chance to go ahead and actually talk to her, because I was so insecure about myself. I was insecure about my height. I was insecure about my race. I was insecure about how I looked. But the year prior to that, I was really isolated. I was watching all that dating self-improvement videos, like how to go ahead and cold approach a girl, what you need to go ahead and finally get a girlfriend. Like, that was my only input into the world. Those were the only input when it came to women. I have had zero experience when it comes to talking to women, legitimately. The girls that I actually like. And because of that, I was insecure out of my mind. And that was the whole entire semester. I was so insecure. I didn't even, I wish I had talked to her sooner. I really wish I talked to her sooner. But I was so insecure about my height, man. I was so insecure about how I looked. Was that good enough for her? Was some other Chad gonna go ahead and take my girl? I was letting fear stop me from a girl that I potentially could have liked. I don't know if she was an amazing girl. I'm not gonna sit here and say that she's a perfect, amazing girl. I got pretty much over that a couple months ago. Letting fear and letting insecurity stopping you from achieving your goals, achieving relationships that you want, is not the way to go ahead and live life, man. When it comes to dating, actually, it's not that hard. It's not. The only thing you have to do is to have some type of goal, have some type of purpose. Take care of yourself. Take care of your looks. Take care of your hygiene. And work on communicating to women. Work on communicating to people. And once you work on those things, dating, that's how easy dating is. You just have to go ahead and talk to the girl. You just have to go ahead and have a conversation with her. You just have to understand that rejection is just part of the game. You just have to put yourself out there more. Dating is not actually that difficult how it seems to be on the internet. On the internet, it's way much more difficult than what it actually is. And I wish I knew that sooner. Dating is actually not that difficult. But the problem is, I'm overthinking dating. And actually, when it comes to dating, I have I have tons of knowledge when it comes to dating. I don't need no more knowledge. All the information that people try to say that you need, no, you don't. The thing that you need to do is to go ahead and talk to her. The thing that you need to do is to put yourself in an uncomfortable environment, make mistakes and learn, and come back and see what you can go ahead and improve on. That's what you have to do. You think you need so much information. No, you don't. See, and since you think you need so much information, you try to go ahead and say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just isolate myself. I'm gonna go ahead and watch many videos on try to go ahead and learn game, try to go ahead and learn cold approach, and see what I can go ahead and improve so I can have an amazing conversation with her. But the problem is you're not even having conversation with women at all. And that's what I'm doing. I need to talk to more women, and you need to talk to more women as well. You need to have more conversations with women. Stop caring about so many random insecurities that are flowing inside of your mind. The more guys who are insecure about their height, the more guys who are insecure about their looks, it makes it easier for guys who are not insecure about themselves. And because it's that easier, they just got to work on their social skills. They just got to work over their fear of facing rejection. They have to go ahead and work over the fear of having awkward conversations. And that is an amazing spot to be in. It is not an amazing spot to be in when you're insecure about things that you can't control. And that is not fun. And that's so common in today's day and age. So many guys are insecure about their looks, about their height, while they're wasting so much time. This girl, if I was not insecure about my height, if I was not insecure about my looks, if I wasn't insecure about myself, okay, it would have been okay if I was insecure about blushing or stuttering. I'm completely fine with that, man. Completely fine with that. If it was just those things, it would have been amazing, man. But I wasn't. I was insecure about my height. I was insecure about my looks. I was insecure about my height. I was insecure about my looks. And that's not the way to go ahead and live life, man. Once you start to become not insecure about these things, or even less insecure about these things, your life actually becomes funner. Being in sociable areas actually becomes way much more funner. It sucks being in sociable places, being insecure about how you look, being insecure about your height. It sucks being in social places like that. It's fun being in social places where you're able to go ahead and think, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to her. Am I gonna go ahead and finally overcome a fear of rejection? Am I gonna go ahead and actually become better at speaking to women? That is a fun spot to be in, man. It's not a fun spot to be in where you're just insecure about yourself. And I've wasted time and time and time, especially young men, man. We're wasting so much time on things that we can't control. And I wish I figured this out sooner. I wish I would have talked to her. I wish I would have asked her out, because we're very similar people. And I think she would have been amazing for me. I don't know 100%, but I believe she would have. And unfortunately, a year slipped by. I was still thinking about, okay, I should still go ahead and message her on the Canvas app, or I should try to go ahead and talk to her during passing period in her college. No, man, it didn't come down to that. I still had a little bit of attachment to her, but it's completely gone now. And I'm kind of glad, I'm thankful for her for that, man, because she's made me realize so many problems I have on myself that I need to go ahead and address. And that's what you have to go ahead and do, man. It's the stuff that you're consuming that's making you more insecure. If you're watching videos that's making you feel insecure about yourself, those are not good videos you should be watching. You should be watching stuff that benefits you. And you need to realize stuff that benefits you. You need to put yourself you need to put yourself in more uncomfortable environments when it comes to talking to girls, when it comes to talking. You need to go ahead and do that. I wish I learned this sooner, man. I wish it, man. But I feel amazing, man. I feel amazing. I'm excited to go ahead and overcome my fear of talking to women. I'm not the best at it right now. That's why I'm not making cold approach videos, but I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for a new era, for a new journey. I'm glad that I saw that, because that made me officially get over her. And I'm glad I needed that. I really need that. And I thank her for that. Peace.